if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. You do not sell your Bitcoin. Thank you.
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold.
Within a decade, crypto and blockchain technology will be the 12th sector in the S&P.
Bitcoin doesn't have any value in and of itself. It's not backed up by anything.
Roughly a coin, average price of $30,700. Spent about $4 million on it.
Is that we are not buying this dip because it's not a dip.
Here it is. It's finally here. And you won't be able to guess just how big this is. Think of the biggest thing you can imagine. Now multiply that by 2. That's almost too big. And I promise that once you find out what I'm referring to, you will not be the same person inside and perhaps on the outside as well. I'm your host, Lou Magoo. And after falling to 21,000 US dollars per Bitcoin, exactly as we've been predicting since August 12th, there's something much bigger that I'm about to show you. And here's a spoiler alert. It's huge. These absolutely time-sensitive alerts. And without any further spagoo, let's magoo. I hope your appetite's as big as your mom's because this is ginormous. Bitcoin over the last couple of days has absolutely taken a tumble, and specifically, it has struggled to breach above 21,000, even 500. And one of the giant reasons for this is that the DXY has gone on a complete rampage. And here is the make or break mommy make out moment to see if the DXY is going to double top here. Okay, this is huge. It's wasted no time. After breaking out of this range right here, it has only taken 3 daily candles to get back up above to what previously took about 2 weeks to get up to, right around this 109.3 level. And with the DXY climbing this high, again, this is going to be a telling moment. But it's not just the DXY that's climbing right now. This retest that we've been watching and waiting for a long time is happening as well. So if we go to the SPX's weekly chart, it does have support on this 21-week moving average all the way down at about 4,075. But at this very second, it's actually struggling on the 21-day moving average to hold there at about 41.60, a little bit below that. So that absolutely is a level that in the short term has to hold for momentum, but realistically, it could come all the way down here on this daily chart before we could really expect this carnage to stop. And if it breaches those levels, then again, it's not going to be good for Bitcoin. It's not going to be good for any cryptocurrency. It's not going to be good for a lot of things, including like the entire stock market. So that's absolutely ginormous there. But before we continue with Bitcoin's chart specifically, because there's something very big and dumpy looming, let's take a look here. This is fundamentally just a very big thing if we want to expect the price to reverse and go to the upside. So despite the latest price drop, on-chain data is showing that Bitcoin miners en masse have exited a capitulation period that lasted over 2 months. And according to the hash ribbons metric, which uses 2 moving averages, a rebound is now taking shape. The Bitcoin miner capitulation has officially ended today, making it the 3rd longest capitulation in history at about 71 days. A little bit over 70 days here. It's the 3rd biggest in history. And this zone was longer than 2021 and just 2 days shorter than the absolutely devastating bear market back in 2018, where the price went all the way back down to $3,000, where, keep in mind, that is the lowest price has gone since then. Okay, the massive dump we saw at the end of 2018 that brought Bitcoin down to about $3,000, it has not gone lower than that since then. Okay, so 4 years ago, and it's been 4 years that price has not been taken out. And the capitulation that just ended is only 2 days shorter than that capitulation period that brought Bitcoin to those levels. So again, I ask, if you are bearish on Bitcoin in the short term, I think that makes sense. But looking at this, zooming out and looking to see if we found a macro bottom, again, another huge metric showing that it makes sense that we have bottomed. Okay. Historically, Bitcoin miner capitulations have captured major price lows and been amazing price signals. Echoing the classic Bitcoin market mantra, price follows hash rate, miner capitulations that occur late cycle, at least 2 years after the halving, and after cycle tops have been the most profitable long-term signals. It happened in 2012, 2015, and 2018 as well. And according to this metric, it is happening now in 2022, meaning we zoom out and maybe look forward a year or two. According to this indicator, is the literal best buy signal, okay, for the long term. And for a limited time, take advantage of over $16,000 in trading bonuses below using those links in the description. My BitGet link specifically for a limited time. Not only do you get 15% off trading fees and additional $20 just by signing up with this link below. Additionally, my link, you see that has an $8,000 deposit bonus up to an additional $8,000 deposit bonus, which is double the normal deposit bonus. So if you're interested in trading or getting altcoins, make sure to check out that link below. It is for US traders. There is a tutorial popping up. It's only 2 minutes long. It takes about 2 minutes to sign up and get trading. So make sure to take advantage of those giant bonuses using the link below. So long term, in my opinion, is 5, 10 plus years. When I zoom out and look at Bitcoin and I think 1 or 2 years in the future, to me, that's almost still short term. That's not that long. For some people, 1 or 2 years feels like an eternity, and it does feel like an eternity, but if you're not looking at investing with at least a time horizon of like 2 to 3 years, then I feel like it's going to be very hard to be successful. If you are in crypto, your time horizon should be, in my opinion, at least a couple of years. If you're looking to get in and get out within like 6 months, I mean, good luck. That only really works if you kind of get in at the beginning or middle of a bull market. You can maximize profits by staying in longer than that anyway if you capture that. But realistically, you know, waiting a few years, it might seem like a lot. And it is. I mean, it does feel like a lot. But if you really want to benefit the most and maximize your profits in this market, look long term. Okay. Imagine where Bitcoin will be in 10 years from now. Okay, I imagine it'll be deep into 6 figures. My opinion, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 per Bitcoin. Altcoins, absolutely, you know, much more valuable than they are now. Ethereum, if Ethereum isn't not at least, in my opinion, like $25,000, $30,000 per ETH in 10 plus years from now, then I would be absolutely flabbergasted, and it would just be the biggest goober mistake of all time. And this chart just gives you a nice graphic of that indicator here. So, it's very clear in my eyes that Bitcoin is doing something that it has never done, and it did not end up being a massive bottom. But also, so there are some things that I think are very worth noting here. So even though we have come down and we're kind of right now testing this previous multi-week resistance, now potentially turn support at about 21.5. One thing we do have to note, though, is that if we don't get a quick rebound above this 200-week moving average over the next couple of weeks, then this absolutely will get very dumpy, okay? I mean, I'll say it as blatant or as clear as possible that if this is truly going to be a reversal, which it could be the beginning of a very, very, very strong one, we do have some like caveats, and there are some requirements for that to be true. This does need to start bouncing very, very quick here over the next few weeks. And if it does not, then again. But one thing we are seeing, even on the daily chart, is we're seeing momentum slow down a little bit to the downside. And a question I want to ask right now is, where do you think max pain is? Is max pain for the people that are longing right now, or for people that are shorting this move? Okay, so that's just a question I think is important to ask. Where is max pain? Is it on the side of the long people or the side of the short people? Okay, and so far, again, we talked about this first on August 12th, but all of my videos last week were talking about this bottom or coming down to this price, and here we are right now, right? It's looking pretty dumpy, but again, something important to keep in mind is just that the stock market needs to hold here, and the DXY needs to top out soon if we want to expect Bitcoin to climb at all. As you guys new channel, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on those ghost notifications, and this is absolutely completely time-sensitive alerts as well. Over $16,000 in deposit bonuses below using my link. Specifically BitGet for US traders, absolutely massive bonuses. And as well, if you're interested in earning rewards with our stake pool, not only do we have partnerships with the Ape Society and Curb Finance, but now as well, if you delegate with us, you will also be receiving through drip drops. You can claim it through drip drops, freeloaders as well. So TSC stake pool, you earn ADA, Ape Society, freeloaders, and Curb for the next couple of months until about all of these promotions actually end at the end of December. So absolutely gigantic rewards by joining our stake pool. And without any further ado, that's for me.